welcome to Halloween Daily to you both. Thanks so much for talking to us.
It's a little bit scary.
It's a little bit scary.
Just a little bit. Not too scary though. Like this
No,
film, it's got some
Yeah,
legit scares in it, but
absolutely.
not too much. Not
that's right.
not too much.
Absolutely. Can I ask you a question really quick? What's the
Sure.
what's the first horror movie you ever saw?
Oh yeah.
The first, maybe Jaws,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, oh, that really
Um,
changed the course of my life,
hmm
that one.
yeah,
Me
yeah,
too.
and of course the original Halloween. But I think, yeah, but then again, does Scooby Doo count as that?
Right.
Because
Right.
Yeah, that's
We're in
I
true.
think a lot of times that kind of was my first experience to movie monsters,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
we're talking
yeah,
about here in a way. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
um, Again, welcome guys. Big fan of
Thank you for
both
having
both of
us.
you, and I love this film. I love everything
Oh,
about it. Your performances are great. The writing is great. Everything's great. It just hit me in all the right spots. I'm
oh,
Good.
good.
recommending it to everybody this year.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. What excited you each the most about bringing these characters to life in sketch? And
Hmm.
I guess Tony, will start with you, and then Darcy.
It's been an 8-year journey getting this made.
Oh wow.
And we've been championing, I can't say that, I never can say that word,
Him.
championing in this movie for a long time,
Rooting. God, that's hard.
rooting for this movie a long
Oh.
time. And because I believed in Seth's vision of kind of just his visual effects background mixed with just the soul of the story,
Yes.
and those kind of two worlds clashing.
Yeah.
But I just love I love how I want parents to see this. I want them to give themselves a break. It's all a learning curve with parents and the kids to see this about different ways to process feelings and grief and we need to allow each other, give each other that permission to process. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some deep themes mixed with the eye candy of just an
Yeah.
incredible monster movie, you
Yeah.
know?
And yeah, I love it's sort of this a movie that's about a family that's not like cookie cutter perfect, but they love each other and they support each other and they're like figuring out their way through life with each other. There's something so sweet about that and honest and rings true in my life. And um yeah, I love this was just such a I was jumping to do this
Mm,
movie. It would be like working with one of my favorite comedic actors of all time.
Bill Hader.
And then he couldn't do it, so then Tony stepped in.
Thank you.
Um,
Again.
no, getting to work with Tony was so high on my list, and then reading the script, it was just like I put it like this, like I wanted to work with Tony so bad, and then I was like, I hope the script is good, and then the script was so damn
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And then I met with Seth and I loved him, and it was so clear what his vision for this world was. And then I was like, I couldn't get on board fast enough. It was so exciting.
Well, it definitely hit all those marks for me, and yeah, it felt like when we talked to Steph, he mentioned growing up on like Spielberg classics,
Yeah.
and
Mm,
speaking of Jaws, I guess, but
Yeah.
I got some of those vibes, because like I
mm,
said, it does have some, especially with the soundtrack, certain
Yeah.
elements that harken to our horror classics and that
yeah.
genre. But as you guys mentioned, there's that deeper level, and it does talk about what could be heavy subjects,
Right.
but you guys handle it, and Seth handles it with just, I'm laughing through it, and then at times tearing up, and then I'm back to laughing.
Yeah.
Mm, mhm.
Was that obvious in the script? It sounds like it kind of was that he was going to be able to carry that balance.
Mm,
Yeah, I think he seemed very capable. Like he
mm.
really had such a firm grasp on what this story was, and he was so collaborative with us, and we were able to talk about it a lot. And I mean, just the idea that you would get to do a movie that had like heart and laughs and jump scares. I mean, for real, some real
Sure.
Yeah.
big fun scary
Sure.
stuff, but also some like actual scary moments.
Which is life. That's what
Yeah.
it's like. That Seth has said this before that he says some of his friends who have been through the hardest things are some of the funniest
Right.
people. Because just kind of to your point, balancing that tension
Yeah.
and trying to find to take the air out of the balloon, like
Yeah.
always balancing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we do see it a lot in genre. Obviously, we cover a lot of horror movies and genre films,
Mm,
and it seems to be just this great window sometimes into
mm.
these subjects that might be otherwise more difficult to talk about,
Yeah.
or even just to watch on screen sometimes. Do you
Yeah.
guys feel that?
Yeah, I think yeah, I do. I love how, Amber dealing with this grief that's, kind of sinking all of this whole family, but they're all dealing with it in different ways.
Mhm.
Um, that I love how like unapologetic she is about how her drawings and how
Mhm.
um I love when, when you sort of are discovering what she's drawing
Mm.
and there's a few moments where you're kind of throughout the movie where you're sort of like, this is scary. And she's like, I know,
I
isn't it great?
know,
It's
yeah.
just it's so like childlike and beautiful.
There's also so many layers, right? When you said that, I thought like grief is a scary
Yeah,
monster
totally.
to a lot of us, and we all have that reaction of
Running
I don't
from
want it,
it.
running from it. I don't
Totally.
want to do it. And she dove in and she was like, I'm gonna start dealing with it. And everybody else is like, we're gonna completely
Yeah.
compartmentalize, you know?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, speaking of Halloween, I just realized I want to be Amber for Halloween. I want to be Amber for Halloween
It's
with like
starting. Oh yeah, with the tentacles.
I
once
love
again,
it.
but I could really see some Halloween
Yes,
costumes.
yes. I want to be Liz.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. I still
I
have
love it.
the tank top.
Do you?
No,
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
look so good in that tank top.
Well, there you go. Halloween sorted for you guys,
Halloween
right? I
It
so
mean,
really is.
yeah,
I'm gonna have my weed
I think we
whacker.
just, yeah, if nothing else, you definitely accomplished your deciding your Halloween
That's what
costume,
we
and I can't
needed.
wait to see that.
2025.
Actually, I
Oh my
think
God,
Amber could make an awesome costume.
yes, I do
It's
Um,
too. I'm actually
and
like really
gorgeous
excited.
brown wig. Oh,
well, and for our last couple minutes, we always try to ask, since you brought it back to Halloween, I was going to
Yeah,
bring it back to Halloween
please.
anyway. Of
please.
course, we have to. What does the holiday itself, Halloween, mean to each of you today?
I, I mean, you have a child
I'm
who's
sure.
now
Yeah.
growing and
It's
maybe
growing. Yeah.
less into Halloween,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Halloween,
But you have
like
your nieces.
I have all these nieces and nephews, and like getting to do Halloween with them, especially. I mean, it's so fun to see Halloween through a child's eyes at different stages, like their
Mm.
first Halloween when they're getting crazy greedy about candy a little later, when it's more about the costume. Like it's just such a fun experience. It really is one of my favorite holidays. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I never. I wasn't really a fan until I had
I bet.
kids.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
such a fun
Mhm.
way to.
just because I genuinely scary movies did freak me out a little bit, and I didn't like
To
you
like
while you
dive
walk up to
into.
the house and like something jumps at you. That's not. I'm
It's
not a fan. It's
scary.
a little bit scary. But when I had my daughter and just that kind of childlike wonder,
Yeah.
and that was really fun. We'd always go to the thrift store and find her outfit and
Yeah.
stuff because I refused to buy it. So,
I have a niece who's really into, well, a few that are really into Halloween, but the littlest one in particular, she likes, she's kind of like Halloween year round. So she likes spooky things. She talks a
yeah.
lot about spooky things. Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
dear.
We're,
Excellent.
we're,
Well,
we're spooky.
sounds like
We're,
one of us.
yeah,
Obviously,
Yeah,
exactly.
yes, yes.
Let's
every
get her up.
every day's Halloween.
I'm
Well,
actually
again,
jealous. I'm
yes.
actually jealous of you because you can watch these
I
things
know.
and kind of almost disengage and enjoy it, whereas I cannot disengage because I watch and I'm like, oh, I need to protect me and my family from
I
what I just saw.
It's too I'm the same way. I wish I want and I keep trying to
Always. And then I won't sleep.
I
And I
know.
don't sleep.
I see it in my I see it in my dreams.
Yeah. So
So
good
you're
for you.
lucky. So we're
Well,
jealous. So basically we're ending this by saying we're jealous of
jealous.
you.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
and
Enjoy her.
yeah,
Okay. Awesome,
lucky.
awesome.
You're
Well,
lucky
you've given
bastard.
everybody some great what I would call gateway horror with
Yeah,
Sketch,
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I
and
agree.
it's
Yeah.
again it is a 5-star movie. I love it. Our
Oh,
audience
bless
is
your
gonna
heart.
love it.
Awesome.
I'm recommending it to everybody.
Thank you
So
so
Thanks,
much.
instead of
man.
saying goodbye, I'm just gonna wish you both a very happy Halloween.
Oh, you
Too.
too.
Thank you.
You
Thank you.
too. Nice meeting you.